teleport to that top right side again. They see Hanbin there, hoping to use an Ant Matrix too. Kitsune Rush plus EMP. Colombia are just trying to touch the point. They're all so low. And Team South Korea are hunting them down one by one. And the Ant Matrix still not enough to even get a single. Already sees that fire coming, so disengages. That's a big anti thrown by Fielder. Look who comes charging in, and Sparkle on the dupe Darissa, tossing as Colombia living through a nightmare. That is a huge Darissa. And
line of South Korea just sort of rotating around, but Hug is the first one to fall to Fielder.
the backline evaporates, and Sparkle's behind there on one of his signature heroes, so that's when you know that South Korea is just not messing around. And with a flawless
quick first cap from South Korea, and now Colombia, they have to keep the foot on the gas. They have to keep going. Just like the Seraphim in the music video, they are the ones who have to go proactive.
Yes. South Korea hoping for a perfect night, and for Lip, and so it is. That's a 4-man EMP, backhands Mixby, and Colombia gotta hope they can escape with their lives, and Happy Alonso, very sad to have to just keep his shield up and hope that his team gets out, but Team South Korea holding Colombia at bay. Here's the teleport from Colombia to get to the top right, and a lot of speed being used. Happy Alonso, though, wants to play conservatively, hold the shield up as much as he can, and he keep South Korea at bay, and that's a 9K stick from Lip. Say goodbye to Colombia.
And that was just once again caught. Now 93% and counting. Ultimate's coming up for Colombia. This has to be the time, but how cool.
You lost your main healer immediately. The sound barrier of Mixby evaporates, and Colombia didn't even have a chance to use their ultimates before the fight is just gone. You had to try and bait South Korea towards you with the Blizzard, but South Korea just won with range damage. Right side, but Super Gomez is taking a lot of damage. Reconnecting there with Hug is a good start. Not getting first blooded is good, and Sparkle duplicates the Tracer. Also one of his better heroes. Super Gomez gets punched off as he was trying to LOS away, and Fearless Meteor strikes into the supports.
Yeah, and that's the problem, is they can't even get into a clean fight. Hug's just in a corner against the Nano Fearless Doomfist. 95% and counting. Is anyone going to what you need to do when you're the Reinhardt? Be proactive.
Colombia trying to take the initiative, and Sombra is a lot more different than when Lip played it before. So this will be a lot more challenging for him, and the kills are still following through for South Korea, because you know Sparkle just casually getting a 2K was easily the MVP of Busan, and the only one that could
hero where you're just trying to put out pressure and just be disruptive, but you're not as much of an assassin as you used to be.
And there's Kitsune Rush right into the Ant Matrix. So South Korea don't want to run into their own death. I like that Hanbin's trying to push people down from that bridge. And there's the Blizzard thrown in South Korea's face. And this is enough to freeze Hanbin, but he has to self-destruct. He has a second life, but I can't say the same for Colombia. Happy Alonso gets blown up along with all the dominoes behind him. And Team South Korea, it's a game of cat and mouse, and they're on the hunt. And they managed to lose Fielder somehow, and Hanbin will be forced to use self-destruct if he wants another life, and still is killing people in pilot form, so...
Be huge and get them into the fight.
Colombia were able to just take initiative at the start of this map, but they run right into the EMP, and somehow Lip is still able to translocate out. Here's the Shatter that only gets Lip down on his back, and Colombia can't take advantage of this, but they got the Photon Barrier to split up the fight, so maybe Happy Alonso can swing a bit more, but he can't swing in heaven. Mixby with the Sound Barrier is a little too late, and Colombia tried to make the most out of this moment, now committing the Ant Matrix. Not enough damage into South Korea. Colombia managed to touch, and South Korea
the rush is a problem.
Re-engage with the Kitsune Rush. The Maywall only slows them down. You gotta hope that this Blizzard from Drummer comes online soon, but Team South Korea are killing them, and they've even pushed them off the car. Now Colombia have made their way to the top right. Super Gomez missing in action, and Sombra is much more difficult to play. You're gonna see her die a lot more than before, and I guess with the rest of Colombia, they can hold hands and spawn.
Oh, Fielder's just taking names right now on this Kiriko, just going so aggressive, finding headshots, and Happy Alonso is going to find it very difficult to... Colombia still coming up with nothing, and Hug falls, just trying to walk out of spawn.
Hug has to be the most bullied person in this lobby, even on Busan. just getting killed in spawn. Colombia are still stuck there. Team South Korea just, I don't know if they've even died, but through this whole contest, Lip will be back very shortly. Colombia being almost too patient with their ultimates. They should have taken an initiative like we liked them to do before with that sound barrier, but it came in too late, didn't save Drummer, and now things are in shambles. Team South Korea with the rally gets shattered down by Happy Alonso, and Team South Korea, they thrive in this chaos, and Colombia are still trying to get organized. And Happy Alonso is able to trade with Lip, but the touch around the corner is this Lucio Bixby who's getting hacked and shoved out by Hanbin. It's a blizzard from, no, it actually got
EMP'd away.
EMP'd.
Insult to injury there for Colombia.
The high ground, looking at Sparkle up there, forcing flight out. Fearless can jump up from behind. He's got the nano too. Drummer's got his best sneakers on, trying to run away, but he's not looking behind him, and he's going to pay dearly for that. Super Gomez on the Sarissa has been looking in who they hope for. Or is it going to be towards Fearless? Can he even get close to Fielder and Shio? For now, the battle of the hit scans on the pack side, but Drummer is gone.
Mixv switches over to the Alari to sort of give themselves more damage. They're trying to play slow, but Fearless sniffs out that flank, and as soon as he heads over there to help out Lip, there's just nothing that the Colombian squad can do, and that's going to be a decisive...
Just dead, and I didn't even see where they were. I think they were trying to stay in LOS of Super Gomez, who obviously wants to play aggressively to make the space, of course, but South Korea are just not letting them breathe at all.
But silver lining for Colombia, that was 3 ultimates from South Korea, but Mixv takes a toe out of the spawn door and gets absolutely obliterated as now Fielder's taking names.
Okay, Mixv is still missing, so Hog is the only healer, and the nano maybe could have been thrown to Super Gomez while he was just, well, in the thick of it, but...
That's what you need to do when you're the Reinhardt. Be proactive.
Colombia trying to take the initiative, and Sombra is a lot more different than when Lip played it before, so this will be a lot more challenging for him, and the kills are still following through for South Korea, because, you know, Sparkle just casually getting a 2K. Fielder, this could be what kicks off the fight for them, but is Colombia going to want to teleport to that top right side again? They see Hanbin there, hoping to use an Ant Matrix too. Kitsune Rush plus EMP. Colombia are just trying to touch the point. They're all so low, and Team South Korea are hunting them down one by one, and the Ant Matrix still not enough to even get a single kill.
Just walking into the trap from Sparkle as soon as they tried to cross that distance. Perfectly timed EMP from Sparkle. It potentially might have been the biggest immortality field I've ever seen in my life from Hug, but they just couldn't get the health bars back up there. And now with a minute 30 remaining, Colombia still coming up with nothing, and Hug falls, just trying to walk out of spawn.
Hug has to be the most bullied person in this lobby, even on Busan. Just getting killed in spawn. Colombia are still stuck there. Team South Korea, just, I don't know if they've even died.